Welcome to the Angus Report, the week's top Angus stories broadcast on the web by the American Angus Association. I'm Bob Cervera. Our top story for the week: sorting cattle makes more uniform finish groups, but the effort also improves profitability and grade. A study of cattle fed at certified Angus beef partner yards found pens sorted 3 or more times had a more than 10-point increase in brand qualifiers compared with pens marketed all at once.
Well, you know, in any particular pen of cattle, most of the economists will tell you there's a range of at least $200 per head in terms of their value. So certainly the more that you can do to capture the top end of that can be very rewarding for the time and effort it takes to make those decisions.
Sense says sorting cattle provides the best chance for participating in a grid premium.
Many of the pens of cattle, just on the average, that we go onto a grid with, we hope to bring somewhere in the $15 to $30 per head range return on the pen average, and certainly then those individuals in there can be up to the $150 or $200 a head difference in value. So there's some great incentive there to work on a sorting program.
Visit cabpartners.com to learn more. For Angus breeders, getting the most return for their genetic investment is important, even during market upswings. Here, Regional Manager Jerry Cassidy discusses marketing tools that help cattlemen reach maximum profit potential, regardless of herd size.
One of the things I like to constantly remind folks is to raise what they can sell. It's a lot easier to sell something into a market that already exists rather than try to force a product into an area that doesn't really have a market for it. I think it's also important to sell what you would like to buy. Make sure you're putting on the market something that you are proud of and you yourself would like to purchase. And we have suggested terms and conditions that can be useful. After that, I think it becomes very important with follow-up, standing behind your product, the reputation that you will develop over the years with your guarantees and your fertility tests and things like that can be very beneficial. Utilizing mentors, utilizing your regional manager may not be able to get to everyone's place, but we can always be reached by phone if you have questions or concerns.
Visit angus.org to contact a regional manager and to learn more about association programs and services. And finally, the National Junior Angus Association hosted a recent Raising the Bar conference at Oklahoma State University in Stillwater. The 3-day leadership event was geared toward building stronger state and regional junior Angus associations.
We had 25 juniors and adults come from 8 different states. On Friday, we went to Oklahoma State University, toured campus, met with the animal science department, learned a little bit more about majors that they could pursue at Oklahoma State, as well as the livestock judging team. We then went to Stillwater Milling Company, went through their mill, learned about the different feeds they produce there in Stillwater. And then after that afternoon, we went to the Oklahoma State Purebred Unit, where we met with Jeff Maffey. He showed us around their cattle as they're getting ready to have their Cowboy Classic sale. This is the first year that we did them with universities, and we think that's a great idea, and we're going to continue to doing that with universities. So kids get that on the campus tour. They understand what they need to prepare for college, as well as meet many of the instructors, so they do have a contact within those universities.
The next Raising the Bar conference is April 15th through the 17th at Clemson University in Anderson, South Carolina. Visit the NJAA website for more information about this and other junior events. That's all for this Angus Report. Join us next week when we provide the American Angus Association's latest news and information. Until then, visit our website, Facebook, or Twitter pages for articles, videos, and more information. Thanks for joining us.
We've been using Cattlemen USA since 2002, and we've been really pleased with the response that we've gotten from all of the Cattlemen web blasts. It's really worked out well for us.
The email blast that Dan set up for us this time was unbelievable. It was a real good success. I mean, I've never gotten more response. And as fast-paced as this world is, this web-based deal is where it's at.
I would never go through a sale without using Cattle Mail USA. Through Cattle Mail USA, we've sold cattle coast to coast. As time's progressing, we're all going to have to use technology to our advantage.